if you don't mind, I'm actually going to continue through the blackness. They did that a few times on the Futurama commentaries, and I really enjoyed that they had so much to say, and they were so glad to say it that they would stick around after the episode and just keep the conversation going. So I'll do that here, and if you don't like it, go ahead and shut it off. But basically, after I made this episode, I actually wrote to the Third Rate Gamer. I posted it, and I sent the Third Rate Gamer a link, and he was gracious enough to watch it. And looking back, I'm amazed that he did watch it. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he watched 30 seconds and wrote back to me, but it would be fully justified. The fact that he watched any of it, the fact that anybody watched any of it is amazing to me because they really got much better. But when he wrote back, he told me, I forget exactly what he said, of course, but he did tell me to write some more jokes. He probably said it a little more politely than that. But it made a lot of sense. I went into it and I scripted ahead of time, which is something I didn't actually do for this video. I just kind of riffed on it, and it's what I'm doing for this commentary. But for later ones, just like I did for the other videos, I will actually be scripting it ahead of time because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of specific points that I would like to make and some details that I'd like to hit. The South of the Border shirt. A lot of people actually asked me what that said, the gray shirt that I'm wearing. I don't think you can see it too well in that particular video. But it's a bunny rabbit dressed like a sheriff, and it says South of the Border on it. And South of the Border is an extraordinarily gaudy tourist trap on the border between North and South Carolina. It's technically in one of the two, I forget which one, but essentially it's on the border. And there are a few personal reasons that South of the Border intrigues me. None of which apply here, none of which would be interesting to you, I promise. But that's all that is. It's just a preposterous hellhole of a place that I thought for some reason, if somebody had gone on vacation to Rome or something, or to Spain, and they brought back some kind of native garb, any kind of minor accoutrement that they could wear on a daily basis to sort of rub it in that they're well traveled. This would be sort of Crispo's equivalent, is that he visited South of the Border, presumably with the parents that hate him. So that's another runner, obviously, that was introduced in this video. And I do want to point out that I'm not wearing glasses in the video. And I do wear glasses. If you remember from my channel, I had several other series, all of which were awful. That's genuinely true. But I wore glasses in those because I do wear glasses in real life. I am nearsighted. Not significant, but it's enough that when I sit back from the camera, I can't actually read what's on screen, which is where I have my script. Now, you would think, why not print it out? Well, I don't have a printer, and I'm too not poor, I guess stubborn, to purchase one. Seems like a waste of money. But yeah, I would have Notepad or something, a WordPad actually, open with my script on it, and I would sit back from the screen, because to look like the irate gamer, you have to be seated further back from the camera, and I couldn't read anything, so I would have to do very short segments where I memorized what was in the script. Didn't always pan out. I think 9 out of 10 times I ended up saying something significantly less funny than what I wrote, so I apologize for that. But you'll see in a lot of videos sort of abrupt cuts. I'll say a line, and then there'll be a cut, and then I'll say the next line. And that was all just because I couldn't really memorize verbatim all that much at once. Let's see. I think that's really it to go over as far as the first video goes. I do sincerely want to thank everybody who watched these. It really meant a lot to me. I know the question's going to come up, and it has consistently, why I closed the channel, and the only thing I really ask as far as that goes is that respectfully you allow me not to address the question. That said, I really appreciate the fans that I had. I'm amazed that anybody watched this and got so much enjoyment out of it. And I don't just mean this episode, which clearly I'm not too big a fan of, but I mean the series in general. It really means a lot to me that people could sit down and watch and enjoy something that that I was proud to make. I had an excellent time making it. I made some great friends out of it, and it's a project that I miss. It's a project that I would have liked to have been able to end on my own terms. I had some plans for it, and I will probably get into those in some other commentary videos. But, hey, it's over, and looking back, no regrets. I had a great time. Presumably a lot of you guys did too. And that's really it. Thank you for listening. I will do the rest of these videos, no promises on when, but I will do commentary on them, and they will be uploaded to Irate Gamer Parody's channel at YouTube. So thank you to Irate Gamer Parodies for giving me the opportunity to do these commentaries. I genuinely appreciate it. And I guess my final thought is that if any of you out there, if you have a question or anything that you would like me to address in a future commentary, please post it as a response or a comment to this video. I will be following up, and I may likely address it in a future commentary. So if there's something you'd like to ask me, or tell me, or yell at me, by all means, please do. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening, and have a great night.